Welcome to Movie Babies. I am Devin.
I am Sean.
And this is a movie trailer review show.
We
Episode 20.
Oh man, that's maybe too many episodes.
Probably should have stopped at the one, huh?
Yeah, we should start deleting some of them.
We home alone it.
And then we boned it. Today, on this very special episode,
It's a themed episode.
It's a themed episode, and that's what makes it very special. We have two trailers about vehicles. Pixar's Cars 3, perhaps an unnecessary installment in the Cars. They should have just went from 1, 2 to 4.
It should have started at 3.
Yeah, that would have been the wiser thing to do.
Baby Driver. A trailer from Edgar Wright that brought a lot of heat between us.
Yeah, we yelled at each other.
A lot of yelling.
During this review.
And at the end, you will see we need you, the movie babies, to help us come to a verdict.
Yeah, because now we got problems, and I don't think we can solve them.
No.
Devin, you made a really deep cut, and baby, now we got bad blood.
It's like Tupac, Biggie.
Yeah, you pointed at yourself when you said Biggie. That's interesting.
That's interesting. You think you're Biggie?
In between the two of us?
Yeah.
Huh.
I guess Biggie's a little more laid back, or is that what you're thinking? Are you more laid back?
I don't know.
And I'm more like the Tupac's
I was
a
just
little more
thinking I was the
eccentric.
better rapper, so I don't...
Now you're hurting me. Speaking of which, there's a trailer, All Eyes on Me, coming out. We should
should review that.
Open challenge to all you MCs out there.
Should we just have a college years episode where after we see the movie, we review the movie and then we have a cipher?
I love this.
Okay, we have all of our favorite guests back on, and the review is a rap battle.
I love
everything
this.
you want to say about the movie, you have to say in rhyme.
What?
Yo, MTV movie babies.
Joining us today is celebrity guest
Who is it?
Doug Sackerson.
I hear he's got proper IMDb credits.
Yeah, so we might actually be legit when we say celebrity guest. Has some writing credits on the Internet Movie Database.
Motherfucker's a legit author.
He was the intern to New York Times best-selling author Greg Olson.
Damn.
Wrote his own book, The Gelatin Coast, a novel of misadventure.
Couldn't have been a quieter guest. Hardly said shit.
Because it's all in the mind, and then he writes it on the page.
I see.
So when you see the blog episode of Movie Babies of this episode
dense.
on Amazon, you can buy it, or just Google Doug Sackerson, and apparently everything pops up.
Yep, the whole kit and caboodle. You got anything that you want to tell me?
Well, both of us saw Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
We can't discuss it because
No, there's no reason.
everybody loved this movie.
I don't know about that.
It got very high Rotten Tomato scores. I haven't heard one person say a negative thing about it.
You're about to. It was a bad movie.
So come to my surprise when I find, our own Sean.
Yeah, well, just because it's doing a lot of heavy lifting socially right now, doesn't mean it's a good movie. But nor does it have to be. Let's let that be the case.
Yeah, I also did not love that movie.
And do you think it's because of your genitalia?
I'm afraid if I say another word about it, yes, it will be. And so I don't want to... For as much as we get away with, I feel like we're not going to get away...
You want to start taking shots at Wonder Woman?
I don't want to... it's not worth... High risk, low reward.
You're choosing your battle here.
Choosing our battle.
It's a smart thing to do.
It's a fine movie.
You know what? That's what Wonder Woman
movie.
had to do. She had to decide, is she going to just constantly fight every little battle that comes her way just because she's a gifted superhero? Like the two of us are? Like the gifted movie critics that we are? Like we can't just be talking about every single movie that comes out.
We can't do that.
There's too many. This guy's dying. This guy's leg came off. Devin, help us. What do we do? No. We have to go and fight Ares.
Yeah. We pick our two trailers. We pick our Ares.
Yeah.
And then the villain changes halfway through the movie.
Because it's not a well-scripted movie. Okay.
Dang it.
Well, despite all of this, we're going to review Baby Driver and Cars 3 with our good friend Doug, ex-roommate Doug, hopefully future roommate Doug. Love the guy. Can't wait to get into this with him. Should we just do it?
You know what? Let me put on my driving gloves, shift this into Full Throttle.
I don't know the noises that a car makes.
I don't know. Is Full Throttle a gear?
Full Throttle is a gear.
Full Throttle.
Shift it to pedal to the metal. That's another gear.
Push cruise control. And listen to your favorite movie, babies.
You'll never be as fast as Storm, but you can be smarter than him.
The racing is the reward, not the stuff.
Storm's chances of winning are 95.2%.
Go, McQueen!
Intro battle. Cars 3. I'm disappointed that it's not Cars 3D.
Oh, yeah, that's an easy tie-in.
How did they drop the ball on that?
Because 3D is, like, passe now.
So, like, it needs to be Oculus or something to be
VR.
passable? Okay. I'm dumbstruck by this trailer, so let me pick my jaw up off the floor while you guys try to come up with an intro for this.
An intro? Doug, do you have an intro?
No, I'm...
Speechless.
I'm speechless. When did Cars 2 come out?
It didn't. They just went right from Cars 1 to Cars 3, and they actually called Cars 1 Cars 1.
Yeah. Watching these trailers, it seems like Cars 2 didn't come out.
Actually, yeah. And second thought, I remember Cars 2 because everybody hated it, and I thought it was like my favorite spy movie.
Spy theme.
Yeah, and he just drives around. I mean, it was...
Wait, he wasn't in a race?
No, he was barely in it. I think the truck just putzes around, and it was like, whatchamacallit?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Yes, Larry the Cable Guy as Bill Murray in The Man Who Knew Too Little, I think. More or less. Yeah, this is what I remember.
No.
I saw it on like a sunny afternoon. I probably could have been outside doing something else.
Is this Pixar?
This is Pixar.
Yeah.
This is the 18th Pixar film.
How many of those are Cars?
Let me see. 15?
Okay.
I mean, it's called Cars 3, Sean.
All right. Go ahead.
I have an intro.
Yeah.
During this trailer, I've seen a lot of changing in the way you feel about me and in the way I feel about you. I guess what I'm trying to say is that if I can change and you can change, everybody can change. This is Rocky 4.
Or it's Transformers. What do the cars change into?
No, like changed like emotionally, not physically changing.
Okay.
Have you guys seen Rocky 4?
Yeah, I mean...
The one...
It's the one with Sly
good one.
Stallone.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the one where he goes to Russia.
Yeah.
So it's very like...
Ivan Drago.
Yeah, Ivan Drago,
That's
very
the- yeah.
timely in it. They go to Russia, and basically Ivan Drago is like this backed by Putin and Russia. And Putin was probably still there. I don't know what he was doing.
Don't tell me what happens at the end, but go on.
Oh, have you not seen Rocky 4?
I think I've seen just the end.
Okay. Rocky Drago, like Jackson Storm, has all the fanciest equipment.
Yeah.
He has like this VR, like Nets level shit that shouldn't be invented. And Rocky's like,
He's punching meat
"Screw
in a
this.
locker."
I'm going old school. So he's in the mountain. He's picking up logs. He's delivering the mail. He's like fishing and he's running in water. He's doing all the outdoorsy stuff. Nature is his gym. And that's what we kind of saw here. We even saw another parallel to Rocky where they're on the beach when Apollo, Creed, and I really like the Rocky series.
I know. It's like you're lighting up. So they've remade the Rocky series as a Cars franchise. How do you feel about that?
Doug, how do you feel about them remaking Cars 2 as a Bill Murray movie? It seems like this is kind of their MO.
I would have chosen Broken Flowers instead. I don't know. I feel like it's been
Broken
too long
Tires.
since I saw Broken Tires.
That doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. It's fine, I guess, if this is I don't have an opinion. Thank you. That's a great question.
Thanks, Doug. Thanks for coming on. Join us next week.
No. Okay. Give us some softballs. That was hard.
It's a hard show.
Yeah.
No one's judging you.
God, I'm sweating bullets.
What if this was like a situation room where it was just like, what did you see in that trailer?
Tell me
us.
what you saw.
Tell us what it
Color red.
meant to you.
Blue.
So you guys have seen the first two Cars?
Yes.
Okay,
And I've ridden the ride at Disneyland.
Oh, well then you're in a great position to answer my following questions. What gasoline company is responsible for this franchise? Why are they trying to push vehicles so hard on children? What's going on here?
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of what are the electric cars.
There's no hybrid cars in this.
No.
These are gas-powered cars.
If anything, the electric car would be the Jackson Storm, and he would be the bad guy.
Yeah, so this is obviously like an auto industry like puff piece.
Pretty sure there's some subliminal messages that just like flash on the screen that said idling is for winners.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if this is true or not, but I always heard this was true. So this is a true fact, everybody. Spread it around. Back when Big Tobacco was like in hot water, and
That was the worst of the Pixar movies, but go on. Yeah.
Cigarettes 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough.
but they had to do like advertisement, like whatever deal they reached where they go, hey, actually smoking is bad for you. They had to do like advertising saying like
Surgeon General says this is a fucked up thing to do.
and like they had to do ads for like kids.
They had to get rid of Joe Camels.
Do you remember the tobacco is wacko if you're a teen?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All that stuff apparently is made by tobacco companies, and that's
like
why
forcibly made by them.
Yeah, and so that's why it's like tobacco is wacko if you're a teen. What do you mean by that?
That's a challenge, basically.
Yeah, Captain Planet thing too. Wasn't that made by like big money?
Sure. Yeah, there's something about this as a franchise that like Middle America is going gaga for, like based off of like NASCAR enthusiasm. Kind of reeks of like, what are we really trying to tell the kids with this? Like, what has been thus far the thrust, like spiritually, of these two movies? What are they trying to get across? Be yourself, be a car.
It's buy our toys.
Okay.
This is the most profitable movies for Pixar. They sell the most.
Does this have anything to do with those Chevron commercials from back in the day where like the Volkswagens would like talk?
I think those are still around.
Yeah, is this that?
I mean,
These go faster, I guess.
Well, it goes back to, it reminds me, and Doug, you can speak of this too. The biggest thing for a lot of kids is that Thomas the Train stuff. I think faces on vehicles, people love it.
That's a smash hit. Is this movie, is Cars, the franchise, just what happened after Maximum Overdrive and they killed all the people and now it's a car world?
Oh. Ooh.
Am I mistaken that this is a car world?
There's no people.
No people.
No one drives the cars. The cars don't know about people. People don't watch the race. Cars watch the race.
Cars
is that
watch.
correct?
Cars, yeah, they watch the race.
How do these cars reproduce?
Well, when two cars fall in love, a motorcycle comes out.
Do they broach that topic at all in the first two movies?
I don't think
you guys
so.
didn't see the first two movies, did you? You're
I
fucking
know,
with
I've
me.
seen it. It's just been a while.
Okay.
I remember the ride. Can I just mostly go over the ride?
Yeah, just tell us what happens in the ride.
All right, well, the cars look deeply into each other. Actually, that's a good point. I think that's, among other things, like, do these cars feel pain? I think at some point in one of the first two, he needs, like, a new engine or something. Like, is that, like, a brain transplant?
Yeah.
Do
cars get cancer?
do the cars fuck each other? Where do the baby cars are there young cars and old cars?
Actually, that's a good point. I think there was a baby car or a young car that yelled his name in this trailer.
It felt like a WWF commercial with Bret Hart, where Bret Hart's walking down the dressing room and some kid goes, Bret! All the nerds will understand that one. How are cars made in real life? A factory.
That's fair.
So it's just like cars making other cars in a factory.
Okay, that's what it is.
It's Frankenstein shit going on.
I'll accept that.
Okay.
Like, that's fine. If it's just a parallel world where, like, you and I are just cars.
Yeah.
And cars made the cars, and I guess I understand that.
There is a love interest in at least the first one, but I don't know if they ever, like,
Sorry, listeners. Doug is putting his fists together.
I
think he's trying to suggest that the car's
smooching.
Okay,
I'm using the word smooch.
He's taking his pants down.
Smooch is the most. I thought we were supposed to have our clothes off.
He's making
nobody can see what I'm wearing.
He's making an O with one hand and a finger with the other, and he's putting them together.
Okay, in my defense.
Doug, stop making that noise.
Okay, I am about to walk out and find my pants that I left on the sidewalk.
This is no pants zone, Doug. That's how we know, like, no secrets.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can't tell a lie if you have no pants.
Okay, none of that was true, listener.
Let's talk about this trailer.
Did you just singlify our
Yes, to
listenership
get back at you.
to one person? That's
It was
generous.
a zinger.
Okay, well, I mean, that's fine that you want to get back on track of the trailer, but, like, you guys can't answer me these simple questions, and you've seen both movies.
In my
I'm,
defense, I don't think
worried.
we know where real babies come from, so I was taking notes for the whole car explanation to make sense of everything.
Later, you're going to go up to the lady and be like, hey, do you want to go to the factory and make some babies?
But bumpers. Do the cars require gas?
Or up to a car and say that.
I want to say yes.
Oh, yeah.
Do they
I'm
know
pretty
that
sure.
they require gas?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
like
there's
food.
It's like food. to
Okay,
them.
so they go to a gas station that's like McDonald's.
Do you think these movies should explain all this stuff?
No, I don't think that they... Okay, it's the same thing with the Lego movie.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Yeah.
I need to just be made aware that, like, all the little parallels are, like, crossed, at least in, like, a little background joke thing where, like, you know, they drive past a McDonald's and it's a gasoline thing or whatever. Like it's a pump. Like as long as all the ducks are in a row of like, okay, the nursery is a car factory.
Yeah.
It's all in the background. I don't need it to be like built into the story, but I need to believe this world.
So you can, like, later, as an adult, you can be like, oh, okay, I get that reference. Kids don't care about that, but I, as an adult, can make sense of this world.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, any kid who's into this movie is going to be pissed when they get to the age where they're like, wait a minute.
See, back in our day, it wasn't so complicated because you could just say it was magic. We had magic as a kid,
Yeah,
and now these millennials, they don't believe in magic.
I just want to know that this is an alien life form on a distant universe planet, or I want to know people's souls were transferred into their vehicles because of some kind of like post-apocalyptic Freaky Friday or something, or like the cars outlasted the humans or whatever, or it's like Maximum Overdrive, the sequel. Like I need a little thing at the beginning of the movie where like Anthony Hopkins is like, in the beginning there was people. But the people were replaced by cars. Like, that's all I need.
The people got greedy, and through their greed came the car revolution.
Side note.
You do one, Doug.
Do it, Anthony Hopkins.
I'm Anthony Hopkins. One time, I just found this out because I saw it in a library.
Yeah.
I put on blackface and played Othello. No joke, Anthony Hopkins. It's played Othello.
My man.
Yikes.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Sean, does it magic? Does it matter? I jumped the gun there.
Yeah.
Spoiler to my phrase. Doesn't matter. Magic.
It's magic, okay?
It's magic. That's all you need.
All right.
Can we talk about this trailer?
Yeah, go for it.
This was the one where we were going to talk about the trailer,
Okay,
Sean.
yeah, and it's all set up for this question. This trailer represents a story of old busted versus new hotness. A tale as old as time. A tale as old as Will Smith. Is that a story that kids are going to give a shit about? An aging, used to be champion driver is just had too many sequels made about him, and now he's got to like vie for reverence.
In the trailer, they even set it up as like, look, Lightning, you're too famous. We should cash in on this. Like let's get the toothbrush. Let's get the hair dryer. Let's get the Lightning McQueen toaster oven. And so, yeah, what kid is relating? Like, yeah, I do hate when my face is all over everything, and I have my own. Looking around the house, when I have my own like table brand.
I'm too fucking famous. I
too fucking
I have
famous.
too many Instagram followers.
This is too hard. Life is so hard.
I just need to battle a salt of the earth, just like holding on by the skin of its teeth, little Ferrari guy.
Tell us, Doug. Explain this to us.
Well, first of all, I was thrown off because the 3 examples you used, toothbrush, toaster, and hairdryer, just went back to square one about what world do these cars live in. There are no teeth, toast, or hair. So thanks, Devin.
That's how famous he is.
That's how famous he is. They make useless products, and just like, hey, he's got his name on him. Mm-hmm. Just like if in the real world they sold Justin Bieber
Oxycontin.
Thank you. Exact same thing. Can a child relate to old? That's a good question. Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to remember if in elementary school, I was like, man, I'm in 5th grade now, but I envy those 2nd graders who have blank. But I don't remember that being a thing. Maybe I envied that they could wear sweats and galoshes, and I was like, God, all I want to do is wear sweats and galoshes. But these kids are.
And in this one, it's like
making fun of me now.
All I want is
Jerks.
a face tattoo of a lightning bolt.
What? Okay.
Lightning McQueen has a face
Why are we
tattoo.
on Facebook?
Okay, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I didn't get that.
Okay,
I'll just take your word for it.
Here's
No one should get face tattoos. Have I talked about how I feel like there should be like a tattoo artist like law, like you have to prove that you don't have any mental illness to get a face tattoo.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Okay, that's neither here nor there. Okay, now more about face tattoos.
I think all this leads to Lightning McQueen is not our main character. Our entry point, if you're a kid, is the Lady Trainer car.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now I'm fucked.
Are we
Lightning McQueen is the red car?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the
Who's
one
the
with the
blue
lightning
car?
bolt.
The blue.
That's the bad guy.
Wait, what
the-
blue car?
The evil car. The,
No, that was
the
black.
better car.
I thought it was black.
It's black. It's
Or is it
black and
blue?
blue. I don't know. It's now back to that dress controversy.
Or
No.
are we back to Anthony Hopkins controversy? Was it a blue car?
Yeah, was he wearing blackface or was
Yeah.
he wearing blueface? You could have just been in
We
the
don't
Blue Man
know.
group, Doug.
If a blue man puts on blackface, is that racist?
Back to face tattoos.
No!
The
Whoa.
other day, a lady asked if she could use my phone, and I was like, I don't know where you're going to take my phone.
A face tattoo person asked you to? Okay.
She was coming out of the library.
Gotcha.
I was going there to pick up Ghost, which I had on hold, which I've still never seen.
Patrick Swayze ghost?
Yeah,
Okay.
which I wanted to see at 6, and my mother was like, I don't think it's what you think it is. Because I was really into like ghost stories and stuff. I was so
like
excited.
Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah, I was like, I love Ghostbusters. I love checking out books on how to find a ghost from the library.
Ghostbusters something.
I'm gonna, I of course I want to see Ghost, and I just was like, oh, sorry, I don't have a working one, and I was like, that's not totally a lie because it does weird things and doesn't let me see messages all the time. So I
You
told a
explained all that to
half-truth.
her?
I feel it's okay to tell half-truths to people with face or neck tattoos. There.
Okay, why do you think that? if a person with a face tattoo was like, oh my god, somebody just killed my dog. They just ran over my
That's
dog.
different. I
and
mean-
you saw it, and they're like, did you see anything?
That's not why she
Doug,
needed the phone.
Did you see who killed my dog? I have my dog tattooed on my face because I love my dog so much. Please, mister, just tell me if you saw. What do you say to them?
I don't think that's what had happened in this
My
woman in the
dog,
library.
Doug!
The woman had walked out of the library. She was.
Any second, it's dying.
was a
I
cucumber.
need your phone.
No one had killed her dog in the library. I knew for a fact. That's the first
You
thing I
don't
said
know
to
that.
myself is this woman does not need to borrow my phone because her dog just was killed by
But
a
she
librarian.
deserves to know the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
I can't. And I don't know if she could either. The truth is, it was a bad tattoo. And
Is there a classy face tattoo you could get?
no.
Yeah, like a little, like
well,
a tuxedo and a tie, kind of like.
Okay, sorry, listener. I don't mean like, yeah, there are like
You're gonna flip this on us?
certain small things maybe someone could do. You're like, okay, that person's cool. I'm talking like elaborate, big, like Snake Man face.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Or this woman actually had like scripty, misspelled Old English word across her neck.
Oh, that's some witch shit.
Yeah, so she might have actually, well,
You put a curse on your
it's
phone.
2017, witches are
Your
okay
phone
now.
broke shortly after that.
My phone breaks shortly after everyone I talk to, either on it or that I pass in the street. So that's not the best example. Also, okay, going back on face tattoo people, one time a face tattoo dude dropped his bandana when he was riding his like BMX bike up the sidewalk, up the busy sidewalk. And I was like, oh, hey. And I gave him his bandana back, and to this day, he has never thanked me. No, but but in my head, I'd like seeing this guy, you know, like,
So Lightning McQueen.
I feel like I could outwit anyone with a face tattoo. There. Let's get back to the trailer.
Our one listener who has a huge face tattoo is going to be looking you up immediately
sorry.
on Facebook.
I'm very upset. What about teardrop, Doug? Like a black teardrop. That's like paying respects.
Okay, now you're... Fine. Black teardrops are okay.
No.
Fine.
We found your limit.
I'm so confused by this conversation. Back to
Not
my
a hard
point.
stance.
Just snake faces.
Yeah.
Like people...
I think
people
so this snake faces. Let's just leave it at
snake
that.
face, yeah. Snake faces are just not... I want to, like, go around to junior high schools, like, telling kids, hey, stay in school and don't get snake face tattooed. That's all... That's my dream. That is...
All right.
So back to my point 20 minutes ago. The girl trainer is our entry point.
Okay, how so?
Because she looks up to Lightning McQueen. She's like, I've seen you on TV. I always wanted to be you. She's our entry point if you're a kid.
You're seeing through the eyes of the trainer.
Of the trainer going like...
That story adds up if Lightning Hopkins, or whatever the fuck this car's name is like an asshole. And is like turned his back on his fans, and like then it's like, I believe in you. You know, it's like the story of like, how do I get you back on the side of respecting yourself and everybody else, so that we can, so that as a fan base we can raise you to the top. But that's not what's going on here. He's not mean. He's just old. They just dropped the ball on what story they robbed. Like the Apollo Creed versus Rocky thing isn't transfer to this situation.
Well, Lightning is the underdog, and that's the key.
So
Kids can relate to being an underdog.
it's just a movie about needing to drive faster than the other car.
That's just life, Sean.
I don't know what they're trying to say with this movie.
It's saying, and this is what this movie is. It's saying, kids, I'm tired of your VR. I'm tired of your cell phones. I'm tired of your iPads.
Tired of your fidget spinners.
I'm tired of your fidget spinners. I need you kids to get back to basics, because that's what Lightning McQueen is doing.
Okay.
He's ruling his own destiny. You see what I did there?
Not
McQueen ruling his own destiny.
I just tried to do like a office, like camera spiking take to my phone. One listener out there is not going to get that at all.
They can hear your
My head turn. The rattle with my brain after I've watched Cars 3 trailer 3 times.
Oh, Doug, I was going to ask you, but you're worse than us on keeping track. Mm-hmm. Tell us something that happened in this trailer and then comment on it. Just one thing, I'm begging you. One scene, one moment that stuck out to you that was in the 2 trailers we watched.
A car got buried in the sand?
God damn it.
What? Why is that? That's the thing that happened, didn't it?
I mean, that was a thing that happened.
All right.
That has no legs.
Is it because she's a bumbling trainer? Like she doesn't really know how to train?
That's what I was confused about.
Wait,
They
was that the
introduced-
trainer?
Yeah, they introduce her as the trainer.
I thought it was...
And then they do the Rocky scene of running on the beach. And rather than her beating him and like him like, oh, you gotta get stronger, she does bad.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute.
If ever a trailer could have benefited from Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt, I think this trailer could have.
I hurt myself.
What? I think what's going on with this trailer is this car needs to just drive off into the sunset because everybody who's around his support system.
Why are you singing it as Anthony Hopkins?
His support system is like not supportive, right? He's got like bumbling old Professor X as like the helper car who's like not doing any fucking good. He's got like a rival that's just like souped up badass version of his old self.
Yeah.
And the car is just like it's just getting old and shitty and it just needs to die.
This is it. So
And there's a kid car. Just like Logan.
In Cars 1, it's basically Cars 1, but in reverse. In Cars 1, he goes to this town that he visits in this movie, and he meets an old retired racer who's like the best.
Okay.
But Lightning looked up to that guy and learned from him, because that was the trainer, and that guy got Lightning to where he was to be the very best.
Okay.
Now, Lightning is in his position. He's the old guy who needs to retire. But rather than give up, he's like, no, I'm going back to my roots. He goes back to the town in the first movie. He meets all his friends. The Mater's there. The other one's there. The Mexican one's
Shaking
there.
my head because I don't know what.
But all his friends are there, and it's friends in the end that help you win, Sean.
Okay, so he just needs to revisit his friends?
Revisit his roots.
Okay.
Doug, you know what I'm talking about.
It's coming back to me slowly by remembering the ride at Disneyland.
This better be good.
No, it's not going to be. If that's the case,
Yes.
will it turn out that the fancy, fast new black and/or blue car is going to just do the right thing at the end?
He throws a TV out the window, and then the movie ends.
In the first one?
I thought we were talking about Do the Right Thing.
Oh. No, he throws it into the pizza place, yeah. I watched that not so long ago.
Okay, we'll save that for another podcast. Our Do the Right Thing
Our
podcast.
Did You See Do the Right Thing podcast?
Well, when Do the Right Thing Part 3 comes out,
Did he do it yet? No, not yet.
All right, our guest today on Did You See the Do the Right Thing podcast, Doug Sankerson. Doug, did you see Do the Right Thing?
I did.
Okay, cool. See you next week where we ask some other poor schmuck. So, I mean, are you guys on board with this being like, this movie, there's not like one of those Pixar, like, moralistic, like, oh, it's The Incredibles, they gotta learn to be a family, or like, trust each other, or like, you gotta not put your finger in the pickle jar, like, there's gotta be like
I
a...
feel like the film drops a lot of those hints in terms of him, Lightning, being the best for so long, and now realizing he's not the best, that there's this new kid who's breaking all his records. What's he gonna do about it?
Nothing, because he's just old.
See, that's what you would do, Sean, but not Lightning McQueen, because he's a winner.
But I don't think just like double downing on your oldness and just being like, well, you know what? I'm pretty old, but I'm just gonna be the fastest old person ever. Like, I don't think...
And that's what...
That's not a good thing to teach children.
Well, you're the Nathan Fillion character. 'Cause
Nathan Fillion is in this movie?
Yeah, he was the
Where?
guy... He was Sterling. I looked all of this up.
What
Holy
is...
shit.
I'm
You know his
the
name?
guy.
Sterling.
I have all the facts. Nathan Fillion is Sterling, and he's trying to be like... He's the marketing guy who's like, look, you're too slow now. Get out of here, do like Dancing with the Stars, and just do the merchandising and coast off of that.
Okay.
And Lightning's like, no, I don't care about fame. I care about the race. Just like Rocky. Rocky should have quit after Apollo, but he didn't. He kept on fighting. And then he fought that robot and that little kid, Tommy Gunn. Let's wrap this discussion up with... Does he win? Does Lightning win?
He can't win.
He wins the... I'm going to say no.
Oh, he didn't win anything.
No,
But it's a kid's movie.
But he wins his friends' respect by the end.
By just trying.
By trying.
Okay.
Here's I'm calling it now. He does lose. Because in Rocky 1, he loses.
But he wins the respect of the fast car.
But he trains the fast car. He now the trainer. He's now his old mentor.
Because
teaching the new Lightning McQueen, which also has a weird weather reference. Jackson Storm. That's perfect. I love it. I love this movie already.
Solved it.
Let's rate it.
Okay. Doug, have you ever listened to this show before?
Not all the way through. I'm sorry.
No, there's nothing to apologize about. All it does is give me a follow-up question or not, which is I make you explain the rating system. But since you don't know anything about it, I'm going to give you 3 choices that you can rate this trailer with.
Okay.
Did the trailer make you want to see the movie? And these are your ways in which to explain that. If this trailer got you super psyched for this movie, I want you to say, like a lot.
So you cool if I scream, like a lot.
If this trailer was somewhat appealing to you, but needed some extra razzmatazz to get you to the theater, I want you to say, in space with zombies.
In space with zombies.
If this trailer did nothing for you, I want you to say,
I like face tattoos.
I want you to say, I love face tattoos on robots.
I love robots.
I think I'll go medium.
Okay.
So, in space.
In space with zombies.
Nailed it.
In space. That time I said space. In space with zombies.
Yep, let's say it one more time.
In space with zombies.
All right, now zombies have escaped from the bottom of the earth. Way to go.
Wait, what?
You say it 3 times, you summon them. It's kind of a Bloody Mary thing. Okay, so what could this movie have added to it to get you more enticed to see it? Obviously not face tattoos. Obviously not a bunch of characters borrowing each other's phones.
Right.
What's something that would bring you in to see Cars 3?
Honestly, if my sister and I are both visiting my parents' house at the same time and my mother says, "Oh, do you want to go see that? I'll pay for it." Like, honestly,
I don't mean like against your will.
That's just because that seems to be the trend with Pixar movies and my mother and sister.
I meant, like, how can Pixar service you directly to get your butt in a seat? I get that, they could make a ride out of it.
Yeah.
Because that would get your attention.
That would have, if this had been more about if this was based on the ride.
It was like a Pirates of the Caribbean thing. They went back and retrofitted the script to be like, okay, that popular Cars ride based on the movie franchise? Well, we're going to reboot it as a film based on a ride about cars.
Yeah. Oh, if it was a reboot, I think I'd be amused by the idea of a Pixar reboot. That would get my butt in a seat.
Okay.
Sean, what about you?
I couldn't love robots more.
Even the trailer, nothing in this trailer spoke to you.
No, I can't believe it's a Pixar movie because of how little emotional heartstrings are being pulled through the depiction of cars needing some type of validation by just being the fastest car. That doesn't...
I think there's more to this, Sean.
They didn't show it in the trailer if there is.
That's true. I think you're having the problem when people, they get the robot nannies and they're like, "You piece of shit robot, get out of my face," and they're really mean to it, and then
when they get the robot nannies? Who's getting a robot nanny? The Jetsons?
The Jetsons? Yes, thank you.
In the future. In the future, when we get robot nannies, and we're all mean to the robot nannies because they're like, "Just do my shit, robot. Quit talking back to me. I don't want to know what the weather is. Clean that kitchen." When that happens, and you're being mean to the robots, you're not realizing that deep inside, the robot has feelings. The robot is going through its own challenges, its own pains. And you're not equating that, "Hey, Sean, we're all just robots. Our brains are computers. Our hearts are just wires."
Okay.
And what I'm saying, Sean, is you got to look beyond the metal exterior of the car franchise of Lightning McQueen. Mm-hmm. Look deep inside him. Think about his emotional investment in this race.
Which is what kids are always...
And being the best. He's the best. Have you ever been the best at something, Sean?
No. I want... Do cars have G-spots?
God damn it.
I just want some answers about...
Over my head again.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm rating this trailer, despite my speech, In Space with Zombies.
Yeah. Does that mean I win? I don't know how this works.
No,
Were you betting on that?
Middle of the road for me. The Cars franchise is not my favorite. Even the first one, which is a decent movie, I still didn't care for it. At least that one has like a nice story. The second one's kind of a mess because you just follow the Mater character around, which...
What is the Mater character?
That's Larry Cable Guy, Jr. No, is he a junior? He's labeled a cable guy.
Label that cable guy. Yep.
Label that Jim Carrey, the cable guy. And he's just doing his stuff, and he's really annoying, so no one likes that one. This one is back to its root with just an underdog story. I like the trailer in the sense that it has the Rocky themes.
Okay.
And like when he crashes, it's very like the sound, the look of the cars, it's all very visually appealing. But it doesn't overcome the Cars stigma for me. It's not. I'm never going to care about this franchise.
It's just a boring. It's like either you're a dinosaur kid or you're a car kid, and you're a dinosaur.
Exactly. I've never a car kid. I think we're
fucking
all
solved it.
dinosaur
That's fair.
kids.
Yeah, I'm dinosaurs.
Got a bunch of dinosaur kids here trying to review a Cars movie. No wonder this isn't working.
We should have just started with that.
Well, it took us a long way around the track to get here, but now we know. And that was Cars 3.
Or Dinosaurs 3 is what it should have been.
Lost World 3.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
What the?
All right, so I'm regretting this decision already, but we're about to review our next trailer, Baby Driver, and the fact that Doug has no idea what this movie is, I thought, you know what? I'm kind of just curious to pick Doug's brain here and see what he thinks this movie is. And then we watch the trailer.
Okay. Let's give it a shot. Doug, there's a movie coming out called Baby Driver. Any guesses as to what that movie's about?
There's the obvious. It's a baby
It's a baby, yeah.
who drives around.
Yeah.
It's also possible.
Drives like a full-grown person car.
Yeah, there's that. It's also possibly a golf movie.
Okay,
yeah, sure.
I thought about it, and then I got it.
Possible. Okay, I can't lie. Unfortunately, I'm cheating a little because I saw the picture. So Jamie Foxx is in it.
So you know it's not animated.
I'm aware it's not animated, or
Well,
at least
Baby's Day Out wasn't animated.
yeah. There's a scene that has Jamie Foxx in an elevator. I think so. There could just be one scene that it's like an animated movie, but then at one point,
Right,
Jamie
they
Foxx
cut
is
to Jamie
in
Foxx
an elevator,
Yeah, and
saying, "Where's that baby driving now?" And
And the elevator scene is a direct rip-off of the movie Drive.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Okay, so what does the Baby Driver have to achieve in this movie? What does he need to learn, or what does he need to accomplish?
I'm gonna go with the golf idea.
Okay.
And he needs to hit the ball farther than any club. So he's competing against clubs. They are not.
Wait, so it's a baby human or a baby golf club?
It's a baby human. Well, it could be a baby golf
No,
club.
no, I'm asking you.
I saw it as a baby being used as a golf club.
Okay, even different still. This is an Alice in Wonderland kind of like Queen of Hearts, like
Is that not what everybody else
match.
came up?
It's a human full-grown adult using an infant as a golf club to drive a golf ball across.
Yeah, he's got like a
field.
really like thick skull or something.
Okay.
And so like they realize that. Like
Yeah.
the doctor's like, oh, this baby has a really thick skull. And somebody says, well, what can we use it for? And the first thing is
So wait, well, rewind one time. The day of the birth of baby Driver,
yes.
the mother is handed the child and goes, "Oh my God, his head is so hard."
It's so hard, right? Yeah.
And
Like
the
maybe
doc-
she drops him on acid.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
Oh
Perfect.
yeah, now we're talking.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's
she's like,
just fine.
And he's fine.
Yeah.
He's better than
He's
fine.
unharmed.
He doesn't cry. In fact, he
giggles.
giggles. He loved it.
He loved it, so she does it
Yeah.
again.
She does it
And
again.
the doctor goes, "Ma'am, I think you've given birth to a baby driver. I think there's only one thing that this baby can be destined for."
Right.
And it's not babying.
Yeah.
It's driving golf balls down a range.
Yeah.
Split to our B story, and it's like this washed up golfer
Yeah.
who's like It was kind of Kevin Costner in Tin Cup. I'm thinking.
Our Kevin Costner character, or Jamie Foxx, as we know him, he's lost his pride and joy golf club, which is the one thing he's a superstitious
that his
character.
grandfather Tiger Woods gave him.
Sure, and
Racist.
it's departed from him in some capacity. It was the one thing that got him a win every time. His lucky club.
He relied on it, maybe a little too much. Some say.
It's all he had. He didn't have skill. He had this lucky club. It's all in his head, but he's got to learn that. Cut back to Baby Driver, a story. Doug, take him from there.
Well, I mean, you could go in a few different directions. Like, the mom is destitute and sells him to a, pro shop.
Okay.
But just for like a gift card.
Or I mean, she herself is an avid golfer.
Does it work better if this woman has a previous relationship with the Jamie Foxx character? And is that our tie-in to get there?
Let's flip a coin.
Okay.
I think that's how a lot of Hollywood movies are made.
Here's a pitch. The Jamie Foxx Kevin Costner hybrid is the father of the baby.
Yes.
And after he loses his golf club, the wife, who is kind of the his main champion, his inspirer, his coach, she's like, "Honey, the gift was in you the whole time." And he's like, no. And she's like, no, this child, we brought this child into the world with the hardest head of any baby.
Yeah.
What do you think that means?
Yeah.
It's a sign from your grandfather.
Tiger Woods.
He imbued this baby with the hardest head so you could use it.
Yeah, well, it goes back even further when you said the gift was in you the whole time. He's like, I don't understand. She's like, no, you're not hearing me. The gift was in you the whole time. Here's the thing. You have not been paying me any attention. Golf is the only thing important to you in this life. So there's some drama now, right?
Okay.
And she's like, you know what
fences.
I did? I took your lucky club and I chopped it up. And I chopped it up good. And I melted it down and I cooked it in the oven. And you know that barbecue chicken you love so much? The special sauce?
Yeah?
That was your lucky club.
He ate the club.
The gift is in you the whole time.
He ate the club.
He ate the club.
And then he cummed out a baby. That was the Baby Driver. Okay. Okay.
Oh, God.
Got it. Okay, so take us
Doug's really enthusiastic about this movie. Doug, this is how Hollywood works. You know? Once the ball,
we're the producers, and you have to direct this. You're like the Edgar Wright and we're Disney being like, you just gotta. Sorry, man, you just gotta do this.
Just mentioning that I apparently don't know how babies are made.
Well, clearly we don't either.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, unless you feel like you've got a third act.
I mean, the third act is probably pretty simple. Like he goes in his diaper and he's like, "Oh, can I make the shot with this baby that needs to be changed? There's no time."
Oh, the baby shat itself.
Yes.
And he's covered in filth.
He's on the links. He's at Pebble Beach.
And you know, like this scene of like the guy Teen Wolf has to make the last basket and sweat's going down his eyebrows. You have that, but it's just like shit slowly dripping out of this baby and like getting on his hands, like making it hard to
and
like.
The commentator and everybody's just like, oh my god, I can't believe there's shit all streaming out of Baby Driver.
Is Dave Chappelle the announcer?
Yes, he's returned as the announcer for the golf tournament, and his hands they're so slippery with the fecal matter that he can't get his patented grip on Baby Driver's leg.
Yeah, the knuckle shuffle.
Yeah, right.
He gets his knuckles lined up.
The whole world's watching, and he's just reduced to putty.
Yeah.
He just can't. What's he gonna do? How does he do this, Doug?
I don't know if the whole world's watching. It is golf, after all.
Well,
but
I mean, it's a golf tournament where a man has subjected a baby to be the blunt implement that he strikes the ball with. So the whole world is watching. CPS is watching.
All right,
at least.
That's fair. Yeah. It doesn't have a resolution. I don't know.
Ball cuts to black.
Just fades out before he swings. Wow.
Whoa!
Bold.
That's
bold.
bold.
That's some Coen Brothers shit right there.
Yeah.
Damn, a simple man.
We'll see if we can get them to do this.
Okay. Who stars in Baby Driver other than...
Yeah, what baby we talking?
Yeah, who's the baby, who's the wife?
Don't the royals in jolly old England have a baby? Maybe he's up for grabs.
In the Hollywood actors.
Hollywood,
let's keep it in the realm of...
So yeah, maybe...
Who can we cast?
Queen Elizabeth gives up her child.
It's not her child. No, her grandson had a child. She's like a great grandmother now, right? I think.
So fresh face, Tinkle B. Whizzles stars introducing...
Yeah, introducing.
Okay. As Baby Driver. Who's the mom?
Who's the lady
Adele.
from Hidden Figures?
Which one?
The main one who got the acting
You saw
awards.
it, I didn't.
God damn it! You know the one who wins all the awards.
Viola Davis.
Oh, Devin.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That might be wrong.
No,
I
that's
think
think
you're
it
gonna
is.
bank
No.
on my fucking ass
No,
knowing...
I don't think it is. Isn't it
Octavia Spencer.
Yeah.
There you go.
You tried to trick me.
Yeah, I did.
And it worked. Octavia Spencer
Octavia
plays
Spencer, okay.
the mom.
Gotcha. Great.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, sure.
I'll greenlight this.
All right, so that was Doug Sackerson's
Guessing
Baby
what
Driver.
Baby Driver's about. We'll push pause right here. We're going to watch the trailer to Baby Driver, and then Doug's going to explain to us how correct he actually was.
Movie!
Babies will return after these messages.
We watched the actual trailer of Baby Driver. We watched the official trailer and the international trailer. And Doug, I gotta say, you nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Spot
really
on.
impressed.
Thank you.
Doug, how do you feel betrayed by the fact that this movie is not what you...
Why'd you have to put the word betrayed in? Because I was just going to go with betrayed.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So many ways
Yeah.
would be an answer.
What are you disappointed about? What are you excited about?
I'm excited that I was right. Jamie Foxx is in it.
Correct.
Correct.
He was in an elevator.
He was in an elevator.
I think I found a missing piece, Doug. At the very end of the international trailer that we watched, Baby Driver hands a purse to an old black lady and says, "Sorry about that." And she looks on, and there's a twinkle in her eye. Is that the wife from your pitch?
Yes.
We did it.
Good.
Oh.
It's a prequel.
Yep,
We
it's a
came up
prequel.
with the backstory
Yeah.
for why when the Baby Driver from this movie is all grown up, that's why he has hearing damage, because he was used as a golf club.
That actually works.
Well, I don't know about that, but I admire your enthusiasm.
We don't know what the accident is.
Yeah. Okay.
Doug, have you seen many Edgar Wright movies before?
Not all of them. I was supposed to have by now.
He's done.
I've seen some of them.
He's done. Shaun of
Don't
the-
just list them so I can say not that one either.
I won't say a bunch.
No.
For the listeners, for the listener,
Thank you.
who's unfamiliar with him, he's done Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End.
Ant-Man, he was going to do Ant-Man, right?
Wanted to change too much stuff.
They didn't let him.
Marvel was like, no. Kind of like in our pitch, Doug, when you were pitching, you were the Edgar Wright. We were
trying to keep it pure.
we were Marvel.
You
And
were
we're like,
Marvel.
no, put a little baby abuse in it.
Put a little shit joke at the
It
end.
was gonna be fine. The baby was gonna be fine.
This movie already came out last year, and it was called Collide, and it
Did
had...
not see that.
Really?
Okay, it's like a weird, like, oh, we get a tax break if we shoot in Russia movie with the kid from Skins who also plays Beast in the X-Men movies. And it had Anthony Hopkins as the Kevin Spacey character, old blackface himself, Sir Anthony Hopkins. It had Ben Kingsley as the Jamie Foxx character. It had a girlfriend. It had the gal from Rogue One.
Okay,
Felicity Jones.
Felicity Jones, thank you. She was the Maid Marian of the whole thing. It's just a drive porn movie. It's just like we're driving around in this fast car, and I'm a real good driver, and that's my skill, and that's these gangsters use me as a driver.
Or it's like the movie Drive,
I guess.
because he's a good driver.
Or it's like the movie Drive Angry with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Or it's like the movie Cars 3. We did it.
Oh, all right. Well,
Well, Sean, you're wrong, because guess what?
What?
Edgar Wright was working on this project since 1995.
Okay, well, somebody
the same
cribbed
year.
a copy of it, like a draft, and
Yeah.
made it. to like beat him to the punch.
Beat him to the punch.
And they did like a Western family version of Baby Driver, and they called it Collide, and it came out last year. And so, you know, do some background checking and see if there's a lawsuit pending on this. But here's another thing.
Okay,
was he just sitting there writing this movie, and it's like, oh, fuck, I've been writing this movie since 95. True Romance came out. Oh, I guess that's my idea. No, I'm going to keep writing it. John Wick came out. I guess that's my idea. No, I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to double down and do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a remix of so many things you've already seen.
You
like Reservoir Dogs? We got that too. Like,
I think it's a remix of Tequila.
It is that too, and that's fairly disturbing. Like, they're doing the Guardians of the Galaxy thing as well. Like, oh, the soundtrack is going to be on his iPod the whole time, and isn't that novel? No, it's not. We saw 2 of these Guardians movies already.
It's also a ripoff of Simon and Garfunkel, because that's the name of a song of theirs.
Baby Driver? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Baby Driver.
Oh,
yeah.
You meant Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I was like, I've heard a lot of their music, and I don't think they have a Guardians of the Galaxy song.
Copying is the serious form of flattery, as the phrase goes.
And you know, Sir Anthony Hawkins said that, I think.
Yeah.
For a director who's like kind of renowned for his originality, the way he subverts genre expectations. Oh, you think you're getting a zombie movie? Guess what? I just coined zomcoms.
Yeah.
You think you're getting an action movie? No, it's a comaction movie. I'm coining terms left and right here. I'm Edgar Wright.
It honestly, it kind of looked unfunny.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Just from the
His name
from that
is
part.
Baby.
Yeah, like in Dirty Dancing. That's what bugged me about it more than anything else. I'm like,
into the microphone, Doug.
I'm just upset. I don't know. Like, to me, there's one young person.
Nobody puts Baby in my trailer.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
So is all of this intentional allusion to these other things? Is he gonna blow my mind when I watch this movie, like Rolling Stone magazine claims?
Everybody claimed.
Yeah, the whole trailer is just like taglines from magazines being like, "This movie will knock your dick out your asshole twice."
I couldn't see what was going on in the movie because the words
were all over the screen.
Of praise were just
and then
I genuinely didn't know what some of them said because there were too many. There was 100% something.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes. A movie that hasn't come out yet has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's suspect right there.
Maybe he's driving so fast he went into the future. Now he's copying Back to the Future.
Yep.
Isn't this his gimmick though, where he kind of plays, like you said, he takes the action movie, he takes a zombie movie, and then he spins it. And he's borrowing things from other zombie movies. He's borrowing things from other action movies. Isn't this kind of the same thing where you I've seen that before, but he's probably going to put a little sparkle on it.
So you think it's like his it's like if Fast and the Furious is popular right now, this is this is his version of doing like a scary movie to a scream of a Fast and the Furious. This is like his parody. So yeah, what's the point of being on the pulse of like the first person to troll those movies? Like, you're probably already the last person to do it. Like, okay, so it's not that.
So it's more of a. It seems like it's a love story.
Yeah, it's a Jack and Diane, 2 American kids doing the best they can.
Yeah.
He stole a John Cougar Mellencamp song. It's all theft. This movie.
And he says, even Kevin Spacey at one point, people love a good bank robbery movie.
He should have just said, people love Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
We're going to do a Reservoir Dogs bank heist.
Well, and they do the joke even with the masks, where you always got to have the silly mask. And this one, I like that joke. I told you to bring a Michael Myers mask.
Right.
I did, but it's a Mike Myers from Austin Powers mask. And he's like, no, from Halloween.
Oh, you mean Jason?
And he's like, yeah, we're from Jason.
That I do admire that joke probably has been kicking around Hollywood since Austin Powers came out, or since Mike Myers was since Wayne's World, basically.
Since 1995.
Yeah, exactly. They've been sitting on this joke for that long, and it's taken this long for someone to like execute it. But I love that it goes one step further, and the guy's like, "Oh, you mean Jason?" Like the joke goes so deep that it awards the trophy to horror fans before it awards it to like dipshits who like Austin Powers. Like, I appreciate that.
So I think there is going to be that sort of comedy aspect to it.
I hope so. Well, okay, it's his first movie without his main guys, Simon Pegg and other fucking guy.
Well, no, because
Frost.
he did Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Okay, good. I didn't remember that. This does have kind of a Scott Pilgrim-y vibe.
Yeah, now that I remember he did that film, I can definitely see that.
All right.
I was really into this trailer.
Really?
To the point of, not to get too technical, and by technical I mean like just talking about the trailer, but like the music, cutting to specific actions the characters are doing. Mm-hmm. If you do that well, you're going to get me every time.
Okay.
There's a cool scene in the international trailer where Jamie Foxx like breathes, and then his breath forms the text of the font for like the trailer saying like, "Go see this movie, 100%." I was like
falling asleep at that part.
Yeah, you fell asleep. A lot of the cutting of the trailer was super fun, super engaging.
Yeah.
This felt like a fun trailer.
Are you at all worried that...
No.
Okay.
Ask it anyway.
Okay. So, much like my critique of Cars 3 not having a like substantial bone to its construction, this film may be guilty of that same thing. It's got only genre tropes and no furthering of that.
He's in deep with Kevin Spacey.
Yes.
He wants to do his last job.
One last
Kevin
mission.
Spacey, no, I own you, bitch.
Yeah.
He falls in love with the girl, Sean.
And then the girl is the collateral damage of the heist. Yeah. I get that. But it's so you've seen all of those things before in other movies.
Yeah.
You've seen it time and time again. They're very tried and true, like genre trope things.
Yeah.
All we've seen in the trailer is that he's just issuing us those little morsels to like chew on. There's not like Simon Pegg is the most badass cop ever, but he's out of the city and he's in this little village and nothing happens. Like, okay, that's the like surprise element. This trailer doesn't give you the surprise element.
Okay, so using your Hot Fuzz example, Doug, we're going to spoil Hot Fuzz, so...
That's the one I've seen.
Okay.
The premise of Hot Fuzz is, here's a super cop. This is fucking the Jackie Chan of England. Yeah. And he's being fish out of watered into a village where shit ain't going down. And it's just like, so watching that trailer, you're like, oh, he gets buddied up with this like invalid. And he's kind of like, gotta like stoop to lower levels than he's used to. And like, it's a kind of reverse kind of fish out of water, which is kind of fun. And in this movie, it's just, he's a super cop. Ellipses, nothing, period, exclamation point. Go see this movie, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, hashtag best thing you've ever seen.
You gotta go back, because your point that he's paired up in Hot Fuzz with the cop who can't do anything, that's the trope of a cop being paired up with a partner he doesn't want. He doesn't want a partner. We've seen that trope.
Sure.
It's the same trope. And in the first zombie movie he did, Shaun of the Dead, when I first saw that one, I hadn't seen a lot of zombie movies. I've since seen more. But I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this movie. And I ended up loving that movie because it's not a zombie movie.
It's about a guy who's trying to win back his girlfriend.
Yeah, but I bet you if you watch that trailer, you just watch that trailer and go, oh, it's a zombie movie.
But before, there was a billion zombie movies, and that was like a little more like, 28 Days Later and Shaun of the Dead. Like, those were our two, like, modern era zombie movies. Like, after the Dawn of the Dead remake or whatever, like, we got these, and it was like, oh, the twist on the genre is they're fast. Oh, the twist on the genre is it's not a zombie movie, it's a romantic comedy in a zombie world. And then we got Zombieland and we got all this shit. Like, so, like, there's a tweak there that's like, that's the little thing that movie has going for it.
Did you know the tweak before?
Yeah, because you watch him in the trailer, like, he's the mundanity of his world or whatever, being like, oh, everybody's like a zombie, and then, like, oh, a real zombie attack happens, and, like, you see him react to it, like, kind of unenthusiastically because he's, like, so heartbroken or whatever. Like, that's in the trailer.
So if I gather right, your point is, as opposed to the other trailers, they kind of was in the sweet spot of where, we've seen.
You know what's special about the
We've
movie
seen-
in those instances. You don't know what's special about this movie.
Well, this one, he has the music thing.
That's in Guardians of the Galaxy. To build the soundtrack into the plot. Doug, back me up on this.
I was going to try to play Peacemaker, but I can't do it. I'm kind of agreeing with Sean. Like,
God damn it.
I'm sorry. It doesn't.
We flunked kindergarten together.
I didn't flunk kindergarten.
This is why you flunked kindergarten. You can't recognize when a movie, you already saw it 10 times.
I went to preschool more than some other people because it was decided that could be useful.
This is what I think happened when you guys went to like indoor recess. They're like, "Hey guys, we're gonna play Watership Down today," and you're like, "Oh fucking A, this is badass." And a week later, it would rain again. They'd go, "Come on guys, get in the shed. We're gonna watch Watership Down today." And you watch it again. You go, "This is fucking cool. What this movie is? This is badass." A week later, same rainy day. "Oh man, this Watership Down movie sounds awesome. I can't wait to watch it." Like, am I correct here? Like.
Close enough.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm not disagreeing that we've seen almost everything in this movie.
Okay, good.
In this trailer. I'm not disagreeing with that point.
I'm just trying to figure out how you're trying to then leap over that hurdle.
Well, because my point is, I think there's going to be a twist. I think there's going to be, he's going to add his spice, right? He's going to add his baby driver cum to it, and he's going to pop out the baby driver. I just thought it was going to be all these tropes that the trailer showed, but really, there was more to it than that.
It's a movie about how partially deaf people are able to hear the emotions of those around them. What do you think it's going to be?
So you're asking me what the twist is going to be. Is it Doug's movie?
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, because am I doing the show wrong?
Are you going to talk about the trailer? Then probably.
Yeah, you're talking like you can't eat a Reese's wrong. You can't movie babies wrong. Go ahead.
I'm not convinced by watching this trailer that I want to see it to see what that twist might or might not be.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But regardless, doesn't the stuff you did see, despite the fact that maybe you've seen it 100 times, didn't it look fun?
It
Like
didn't
he's jumping over cars.
I don't want to pay to see it.
You don't want to pay to. You want your mom to take you.
I'm just saying,
take you to it for free.
It's not my jam. If my mom was like, "Hey, do you want to go see Baby Driver?" I'd be like, "Wait, what? Mom, I don't think you know what this is."
This cute
the same way
Pixar
I'm
movie.
returning your favor from telling me not to see Ghost at age 6. One of the reviews used the word stylish. I feel like stylish is a word that could mean many things. Like, it was stylish. Oh, I see.
It was atmospheric.
You're connoting something, but I feel like in this use of the word, they were trying to say, yeah, stylish is a good thing. Like, I don't know if I agree with that.
Like Neon Demon was stylish, but like that's all it was.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. This kind of movie is maybe just it's not my jam. I'm not saying nobody should see it, and it might be fantastic, but the trailer didn't make me go, oh. Yeah, this is something I need to check out.
So, if we assume both your ratings are at least in Zombies with Space.
What? Say that again.
Well, if we assume both of your ratings are in Zombies.
Try that again.
If
Take it from the top. And action.
Okay, look, this episode is a little bit of a marathon. I'm kind of getting dehydrated here.
Okay.
Let me
wrap it up.
Let me try this again. If we assume both your ratings were in space with zombies,
I'll allow it.
Nailed it. Take one. What would be your extra elements that you would need for this movie? Because here's the other thing before you answer, while you think about it. I don't think he's made a bad movie. I've enjoyed all his movies, with the exception of The World's End, had some like pacing issues. But
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked World's End pretty much all the way through, but
Okay.
I've liked all his movies.
Yeah.
That's why I'm highly skeptical of this, and a little bit disappointed that it's so by the books.
Well, shouldn't that be the opposite?
No.
Because if he's had a track record that you've liked all his movies, even The World's End, Sean, which there is pacing issues.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that tell you, like, maybe it's not a good trailer, but I bet you he's gonna like pull it out and like deliver a good one here.
I'm worried.
Pull it off.
Yeah.
That in.
Let's see what your mind is. I'm worried that he's had some watering down to get a American audience. Like, they're like, oh, this guy's a little bit too, like, twisty for... He's a little too Shyamalan for the common man. Like, let's have him just do a movie where America can go, that's the shit that we like.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like this might be one for the studios. You know what I mean by that?
Possible, yeah. Like, hey, do this movie for us, and then you can do your nets. Like,
and that's what's weird about it, because it seems like after off the cusp of being like, I'm walking away from Ant-Man, like, because they don't let me have creative control. This movie seems like the least amount of creative control exercised over anything.
I see your point. I'm going to tweak it a little bit, because I think it's not quite that, maybe, but it might be the fact that he's been working on this since 1995.
Don't you think that's a bad sign?
Yeah, and sometimes, like, so we're all creative types here. Like, I feel like we all have had that project in the back of our mind that we have a hard time letting go, and we keep trying to tweak it to make it work, and we keep wanting it to come back. And I think that might be, maybe this project is a little too close to home for him, and like maybe, you know, some of the choices he should have made, like maybe he should have let this one go.
Mm-hmm. Can you, like, Reader's Digest me or like Laffy Taffy joke me a idea you've had since 1995 of a movie that you want to make? Like a pet project thing? Can you like elevator pitch me a pet project that just like has already like passed its expiration date?
Doug, you have some good ones
that you like don't mind saying on a podcast that someone will steal.
Well, I want you to share the Harry Potter one, because now it's probably too late, because Harry Potter, like, we've missed that craze of like where Harry Potter was on top.
I haven't had it since 1995.
No, but it's I think
that would have been.
All right, riff it for me.
You mean Hogwarts Burnouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's just like a show about kids who live in Hufflepuff, and they're just always messing up and doing the magical equivalent of. Yeah, I don't know that this is as much of a pet project as Devin wants it to be for me.
I just really like that idea.
I think it was a fun idea. I'm just too lazy to push it together. And now I can use the excuse. Oh yeah, no, it just never clicked on all the cylinders.
I recently found out that I'm very late to the game on this. That the 50 Shades of Grey book series was based on Twilight fan fiction.
Yeah.
And I think that's amazing. And it frames the way I watch those movies way different now. If you could do the same thing to the Harry Potter universe and do a erotic Harry and Hermione, are those the two people?
Stop. Can I
come back when you're done with this
conversation? Go on, I guess. It's your show.
So the wand is a boner.
Take it to the place where you feel comfortable being. Here's the thing, Doug,
where you going?
I'm not going to make you do anal on the first date. Like, I'm not that kind of guy. Like, let's get into your comfort zone. Let's just hold hands. Let's just hold hands. Tell me your Harry and Hermione story after the fact. Pitch this to me. Like, give me the...
Wait, what are we talking about now?
I think he wants you to pitch porno to him.
No.
I think Sean's asking you to talk dirty to him.
I don't want to. This is...
So Harry rips out his wand.
One listener, call for help.
Harry Potter rips out... whips out his wand. And Hermione says...
You know what I do want to see the porn version of, though?
No,
Cars 3.
You're going to tell us anyway.
just to know how it works.
Yeah, just to know, just anatomically. That I just want to be able to watch that to be like, that's how the cars
Yeah, not for
works.
pleasure, just for the educational value.
Yeah, please.
Should we rate this?
Yeah, go for it.
I will. Okay, well, I'm going to rate it like a lot. I enjoyed this trailer. I enjoyed both these trailers. I had fun. It didn't bother me that I've seen these before, and Edgar White, I trust.
Okay. You can't even say his name and you trust the guy. That doesn't make me trust your trust of him.
Look, when we go see this movie, and it's amazing, you're going to come back on this podcast, both of you, you're going to come back on this podcast and say, Devin, we were wrong. From now on, I trust all your opinions.
Okay. But wait, I haven't... But... honestly, yeah, I might love this movie. I thought we were just talking about the trailer.
No, Doug. You need to say this. You can't back out now.
No, I'm saying the trailer doesn't make me want to see it.
This is your
I'm saying
face,
if I happen to see it.
This is your face tattoo.
On
You can't
accident.
erase it now. It's
You
forever.
just have to get tattooed. Devin was right across your forehead.
Yeah.
This movie is good.
Okay, yeah, you gotta
I reverse, so when I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, right, yeah.
Oh yeah, he was right. Damn it.
No, that's the thing is, I might love it. I wouldn't doubt that it might be an outcome. I'm saying the trailer doesn't make me really want to see it.
Kevin Spacey is like hamming it up.
Do you think he talks to the audience at any point during the...
I hope so.
What was the cat movie?
Catwoman, Doug.
Oh, he's in a cat movie.
Oh.
The movie where him and...
Christopher Walken, who's
play the
in
voice
Batman
of cats.
Returns and creates Catwoman, right? I haven't seen that one.
Well, the cat's great Catwoman,
it
but yeah, he throws her out the window. Yeah.
It comes full circle.
Even judging just the trailer, I loved all the technical aspects. I loved all the cuts of the trailer. I didn't like the international review stuff. I like the remix of Tequila, even though it was really weird.
Very weird.
Very strange, but at least it caught my attention.
Remember in Pee-wee's Big Adventure where he dances to Tequila?
Yeah, that's all I thought about.
Okay,
as well.
yeah, okay, good. I'm glad we're all on that page. So here's what I'm willing to accept from your glowing, like a lot.
Never have I
this.
got beaten up on a liking a trailer this much.
No. I'm gonna 100% accept the fact that based on this trailer's function as a trailer, it got you interested in seeing the movie.
And you're gonna get the face tattoo when you're wrong.
I won't have to, because I feel like when we watch the movie, I may have been willing to meet you halfway like Doug did a minute ago. Yeah. But now I'm deciding I fucking love robots.
This is war.
I love robots so much. Yeah. I'm gonna take the robot made from your previous discussion.
No, where are we going?
And I'm going to wed the maid.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to make her my nanny bot, my betrothed, and I'm going to honor and cherish her every day. And I'm going to maid for her. I'm gonna clean up her space. I'm gonna honor this robot like it was a goddess. Yeah. Sent to the world to make it a better place. I'm gonna defend it with my life.
Just to prove me wrong?
No, I'm gonna love robots that much because this movie is going to suck. This movie is going to be the most derivative piece of shit you've ever seen.
No.
And that is the bottom line.
Wait, when we see this movie, now I'm fired up.
Yeah, I know.
Now my voice is raising.
Wait, do I actually have to see it? Is that part of that agreement?
Well, now we're all seeing it.
I don't know.
We're all buying it.
Devin's buying.
I'm buying the ticket.
My mom buys me a ticket.
ticket right now. You can hear me typing on the computer.
That's how you get tickets?
Buying the ticket. We're all going to see it. We're going to lock ourselves in a room. But here's the promise. You can't go in. You gotta wipe your brain.
Sure.
You gotta make sure. You gotta Men in Black your brains, and you gotta go in with neutral opinions.
That's fine.
And being like, all right, I'm ready to love this movie.
I'm gonna focus group this.
Okay. Yeah. Come what may. Nobody.
I'm gonna make it it's gonna have to work.
Yeah.
You know, if you want a Maserati, what does Brittany say? You better work, bitch. And this movie better fucking work on me, or I'm done.
When it starts working, I want you to give it its fair due. Right. I don't want you to try to flake out on its minimum wage, and I don't want you to mess with its insurance. I want you to get full benefits. I want you to promote this motherfucker.
All right, that's it. I'll come back on the show.
Yeah.
And I will give it a glowing review.
June 28th.
Yeah.
So
it's right around the corner.
We will have we'll take bets. Twitter, Facebook. We're gonna pick a side. This is like choose your team.
Yeah. Team Devin, Team Sean.
Team Black, Team White.
Okay. Oh,
Which one?
Even better. Yeah. Are you with the superior race or are you with the inferior race? You decide which one that is.
You decide if you
might be a better
be
person.
Yeah. There's a lot riding on this bet.
And we're taking you all down with us. All right. So did we inadvertently rate it already?
I think so. Doug, I'm rating Doug a racist.
No, I didn't say anything.
What did you? Okay, Doug, we need Doug's rating on this.
What's the
It's gonna be which side are you on, Doug?
the middle? Let's go
In
the-
space with
the middle.
zombies.
In space with zombies.
That's such a Doug answer.
Yeah, that would be 100 out of 100 trailers I saw. That's probably what I'm going with.
Here's what I'm curious about.
Yeah.
Can you also then be Team Doug and be like, yeah, I'm willing to go see this movie and be absolutely neutral about it?
Well, that's
like
what-
not have a
sure.
strong opinion at all.
I could do that. Yeah.
That's what I want. That's what you have to be when you go see it.
I mostly like stuff, so I'm saying if I saw it, I'd probably be like, yeah, that's good. Or maybe not even it was good, but yeah, I enjoyed myself.
All right, well that's
But
one for me.
I don't want
I'm
to
already-
pay.
No. That is
But-
not a victory.
but-
That is not a victory for you.
You said you like the movie.
I don't.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm unwilling to pay to see it because it's just not my jam.
So we'll get Doug's mom
Like,
to
all right.
buy him this movie ticket.
Okay, this is how it goes.
I don't want to
Wait,
see it. I'm
we'll
just saying I
set up-
probably would enjoy myself.
Okay,
if I did.
we're gonna set up like an Indiegogo to pay for Doug's ticket to go.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, we're doing GoFundMe to get Doug in this.
I want a popcorn too. I'm not seeing it unless they GoFundMe.
right.
We'll get the
Get you a
popcorn
yeah.
and a large
No.
Sprite. No,
We'll set
Coke.
you up. We'll movie baby this, and we'll set you up with a spicy ice.
Yeah,
we're gonna
this
go
is
all
it.
out.
It's whoever outwardly loses. Okay, so like, let's figure this out.
Yeah.
If the movie sucks, my ticket is purchased for me
Ooh, I like
betwixt the
this.
two of you,
Okay.
and
Wait,
my
what?
spicy ice
How
is
did I
purchased.
get into this?
You're in the
Sorry,
middle.
I don't want to
You-
pay it for
They allow you
anything.
to-
Yeah,
and if
guest of the
you-
show.
And
Not-
if this movie,
I didn't sign anything.
stop it, Doug. If this movie rocks, Sean, and Doug have to pay for my ticket, have to pay for my spicy icy.
And if this movie is like just neutral and nobody cares, Doug will pay
Yeah.
for both of our movies.
Wait a second.
Done. Easy.
I hate this
Okay,
show.
so movie baby fans, pick your sides. We'll do a poll on Twitter. I guess you can do that, right? Is that
We'll figure
something-
it out.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Hedge your bets. Baby Driver coming in a couple weeks.
Bad or Doug? That was Baby Driver.
Doc said Michael Myers.
This is Mike Myers.
It should be the Halloween mask.
This is a Halloween mask.
No, the killer dude from Halloween.
Oh, you mean Jason?
No!
Baby, you tell me who does.
She a good girl? You love her?
Yes, I do.
That's too bad.
And that's the episode. So we're gonna set up this poll.
Yeah, this is happening for real.
We're gonna make this happen. I don't know how.
My face hurts from yelling so much during that last review.
It got very heated. Let's see where this goes.
Yeah.
I feel like it's an answer. People don't know right now. Sean and I are actually isolated in different rooms right now that it got so heated.
We're on timeouts.
Yeah, we're actually Skyping each other right now. We'll make this happen, so keep an eye on our Facebook, on our Twitter, on our YouTube. We have all that. And Sean,
Yeah.
speaking of rivalries, we kind of got a small rivalry going on where you've been called out on Twitter.
I've been called out?
Well, movie babies have been called out on Twitter.
What do they got for me?
Well, we got Jeff Richardson from Everything is Awesome podcast kind of coming after us.
He's got beef?
Got beef with us.
What's the problem?
That's a great question. He's saying his podcast is better than our podcast.
That could easily be true, but I can't allow someone to say that.
But he also, I guess in good sportsmanship, left us a review
Oh,
on
what did
our
he say?
iTunes.
Okay, what did he say? Let's
So
hear
he
it.
said, I'm in love. These jokers make good spoofs and great pod. I don't know. Is that some sort of drug reference?
Yeah, I'm about to make good pod as soon as we...
They keep it
Pause.
snappy. He has not listened to an episode. Give some decent explanations. Now he's being a little more honest.
Okay, yeah.
Decent explanations.
Sometimes they talk about the trailer.
And sort of understand movies. Okay, now he's dogging us. Now he's dogging us. I love the college years eps because I don't have time to watch many movies.
You know what? I've heard the exact opposite from most people I talk to.
Oh,
They're
really?
avoiding our college years episodes because they haven't seen the movies and they don't, want
want
them
it.
spoiled.
But once you've seen the movie,
Yeah, I guess you could return to it. I'm just saying, if we're putting in a lot of effort on these, we may want to consider.
I feel like for future college year episodes, maybe people should request a movie. Like, hey, I really want to hear your opinion about this movie. I can't say it with a straight face.
That is something that no one will ever ask of you.
But thanks for Jeff and Everything is Awesome podcast for giving us a shout out. And you can do the same by going to our iTunes, our Stitcher, Google Play, or www.moviebabies.com. And Sean, when you don't have time to watch a 2-minute trailer,
folks, you're about to reach a crossroads in your decision making. You're about to endeavor on a decision between being correct and being 100% wrong. And I want to let you know and invite you to join the right side. This is your opportunity. Baby Driver is coming out on June 28th, maybe June 23rd. I'm not exactly sure.
June 28th.
June 28th. It's coming out on June 28th. My enemy. This movie is going to suck balls. You know it. I know it. Devin knows it, but he doesn't want to admit it. Don't be a Devin this June 28th. Be a Sean.
Movie babies.
Wait, you get a rebuttal in the outro? Never in the history.
Movie babies. It's with great pain and with great pleasure that I speak tonight to let you know of the lies against you. We have the right side and we have the white side. We have Trump and we have Obama.
Okay.
Am I playing up race to win this war?
Not unjustly.
Baby Driver, June 28th. It's a good movie. Rotten Tomatoes have already proclaimed it to be so.
Can we get a promo picture of you as Mr. T and me as Hulk Hogan, and then Doug as Mean Gene Okerlund between us, just knuckled up?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't.
This is worse than coming up with an intro battle.
Yeah. Don't let the baby drive you. You drive the baby. You're in control. And that, my friends, is the Movie Babies.